Did you know that most people who start a YouTube channel never make it to a 1,000 subscriber milestone? 90% of new creators quit before they get to this milestone. But what if I told you that that doesn't have to be the case for you? And if you watch this video, I'm going to show you how you can beat the odds, stay consistent, and achieve the milestone of 1,000 subscribers and get above everybody else into that 10% that actually succeed on YouTube as a new content creator. So why do so many creators quit? The reality is most people quit because they feel like they're putting in a lot of work and a lot of time for like very little results. Low views, you're getting like little engagement, and you're just feeling like you're doing all of this work and not getting noticed for it, like at all. You're constantly trying to make your videos 1% better with every video. You just feel like you're spending a lot of time just to get 50 views, 1 or 2 comments, a couple of likes, and over time you keep doing that, it just grinds you down. You do feel like it's lonely, you feel like no one's taking any notice of you, and you can understand why people just think, sod this, what a waste of time. So if you're in that place right now, like I am, I'm right there with you, still a small creator, just know that it's totally normal. It's completely normal to feel like this. Big creators and small creators have all felt like this. The only difference is the big creators kept going, and the small creators that didn't go anywhere, those are the ones that quit. Even Mr. Beast was rubbish in the beginning. He wasn't getting any engagement, he wasn't getting any views. It took him hundreds of videos before he got any traction whatsoever. So that's the main reason why people who succeed on YouTube succeed, and why the people who just don't have the patience or the drive or the desire to just keep going fail. So what separates those who make it and those who don't? It's consistency and persistency. That's all it is. You don't have to be like perfect. You just literally have to keep going. You have to keep posting. And I don't mean you have to keep posting like 3-4 videos every week. It can literally be 1 video a week. It could be literally 1 video every 2 weeks. As long as you are consistently posting a video on that schedule, that's so much more important than just doing nothing. If you want to do and commit to 2 videos a week, make sure you post 2 videos a week consistently. Find something that suits your schedule and keep posting on that schedule. So what is the secret to success on YouTube? 2 words: consistency and persistency. What separates those who make it to those who fail? And that's just those 2 things. It's persistency and consistency. You don't have to be perfect. You literally just have to keep going, and that's it. And one of the best ways to sort of like become successful and keep the momentum going is to create like a realistic uploading schedule wherever you're from. Find an amount of videos that you know you can comfortably make either once a week, twice a week, even once every 2 weeks. As long as you're doing it in that same consistent pattern, that's the most important key. I can't underestimate like the importance of the process. Focusing on the process instead of like the numbers and the results in the beginning is a massive thing. People get obsessed over the numbers. You know, you're constantly on your YouTube Studio app, refreshing, seeing what your subs are, seeing how many views your video's getting. Don't focus on that. Focus on being on the process of just building the channel. Don't look at the numbers in the beginning, because you're not going to have any good numbers. And what happens is when you're looking at your numbers constantly and nothing's happening, nothing's growing, it just demotivates you. The last thing you need is to be demotivated when you're doing this, because it's such a hard chore to begin with without any extra demotivation. You're looking at your numbers, they're not doing anything. What's going to happen? You're just going to get down in the dumps and think, oh, what's the point? What am I doing this for? Nothing's happening, nobody's watching, nobody's engaging. So what's the point? So stop getting wrapped up in the numbers and just focus and drill down on the process. Think of every single video that you post on YouTube as just a brick. It's a brick in the foundation of your channel's success. A channel can't grow on like nothing. Focus on the process, keep creating content, and keep posting consistently and persistently. Another thing is just like, instead of focusing on the numbers, focus on just making every next video like a tiny little bit better, like 1% better, because every single one of us are absolutely crap at making videos in the beginning. We all are absolutely crap. You know, there's no fancy editing. We're not good enough to do that kind of stuff. We don't really know the ins and outs of like how to structure a video for everybody to stay engaged. We're not very good at content creators in the beginning, but that's not important because videos in the beginning don't need to be perfect. Like I said before, you're laying a foundation. Every video is a brick, is a piece of the foundation of your channel. So focus on every next video being just a tiny little bit better and forget about the numbers, because I'm telling you, focusing on the numbers is one of the biggest downfalls for people with their channels because it's so demotivating. So just stop doing that and focus on posting the next video a tiny little bit better. You know, I don't know, add some text overlay, learn how to do that and add that into your next video. You know, put some transitions in if you've got like transitions in your video. You know, just try to talk more clearly. I need to work on that. I'm very bad at like talking into the camera. Focus on doing something a little bit better. Improve the lighting, you know, try to make your backdrop look a little bit nice and I don't know, inviting, if that's the right word. I have no idea. But anyway, you know what I mean. Stop focusing on the numbers and start just getting better at making videos. Another important thing is to start to visualize the success of your channel. You know, think and imagine where your channel's going to be 6 months, 12 months down the line when you've consistently put the work in and laid all that foundation. In 12 months time, if you've been posting a video every week, you're going to have 52 videos on your channel. That's a massive, massive step. That's a massive foundation for your channel to grow on. Visualize having all the subscribers that you want. Visualize being monetized and generating an income from your YouTube channel. It's important to visualize these successes in your mind because that's a positive thought which is going to drive you on to keep producing and keep making the content on your channel. So visualizing success is another massive thing, and you should be doing that as well as the persistency and the consistency and the small little improvements in your videos. So yes, visualizing success of your channel is massively important. So get visualizing. You got to remember that YouTube, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. You know, it's gonna take time. All of the big YouTubers that you've looked up to and you've watched for all these years, they've not got there like that. It's took a long time for them to get to where they are. So it's gonna take us a long time to get to wherever we're gonna get to. And it's important that you remember that. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Don't get caught up in it not happening too quickly. If it happens quickly, congratulations, you're one of the lucky ones. But for the general people who aren't skilled or have any sort of experience in content creating, it's gonna be a marathon. It's gonna take us a long time. And if you get lucky quickly, then you got lucky. Simple as that. So I'm gonna give you a few little tips and ideas on how you can just stay motivated and consistent. The first one is set yourself small goals. Don't set yourself like big goals. Set yourself small goals that are easily achievable. Things like, I'm gonna make 10 videos, that's my next goal. I want 10 videos made, and with each video, I'm gonna improve each one by 1%. That's an achievable goal. Set yourself a goal of like improving your thumbnails. Go and like learn about like how thumbnails work and what grabs like a viewer's attention that makes them want to click on your video. It's an achievable goal. It's something you can like work on quite easily, especially with Canva and things like that. Everything's there at your fingertips with somewhere like Canva, and you can play around and get better at making your thumbnails, or even just getting videos that get like consistently 100 views. You know, it's not a massive number to get 100 views on your video, but setting these small goals gives you something to work towards that's realistic, and when you hit those goals, it's rewarding and it's motivating, and it's going to encourage you to create more goals, better goals, bigger goals, and your channel's going to grow. It's so much better to just set the smaller goals than to have this big idea, this big goal at the end that's taking you forever to achieve, which is just going to, in the end, just frustrate you to the point where you just quit, and you're going to end up in that 90% statistic, which we don't want to be. And when you hit your small goals, make sure you celebrate them. You know, these are like stepping stones towards the big goal. They're worth celebrating. It's a little bit of progress on your YouTube journey. So make sure that you celebrate those small goals as well. Another good thing is to connect with other creators like in our space, the new content creators. Engage with them. You know, they're all in the same boat as you, as me. Create a Discord or some sort of chat group, reach out to them, see if they want to join it, and we can share ideas. You know, you can bounce off each other, you can pass on what you've learned, grow together as like a little mini community, because the best and strongest thing of YouTube is community. And it's so powerful if you can sort of like build your own with people around you with the same visions and the same ambitions and the same goals, and all singing from the same hymn sheet. It can only equal success in my eyes. Like for me, you guys as new creators, you are my audience, you are my community. You know, I want to help you as much as I want to help myself. So why not reach out and help each other? So look, if you're ready to beat the odds, you want to get out of that 90% statistic into the 10% one, drop a comment now and let me know, like, what is your YouTube goals? You know, let me know how many videos you've posted so far. Let's like engage with each other in this community, and let's support and motivate each other. Let's do it. Come on. You got to remember that YouTube success doesn't like just come overnight. It's gonna take time. You've got to keep posting. You've got to stay persistent. You've got to stay consistent. Keep going, keep creating, and just know that your time is gonna come. So guys, look, if you're serious about growing on YouTube and you like content like this, hit that subscribe button and let's join this community of new creators pushing forward every day. Come on, we can do this, guys. Keep posting, don't stop. Let's go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.